Today we are going to talk about the road not taken, and we are going to talk about setting symbols and making decisions. The setting of the poem is the time, the place and the atmosphere of a poem, a story, or a novel. In our poem, the place and the time are given by the same words, yellow wood, which tell us that the time is autumn because the leaves are yellow and that we are in a wood where two roads diverged. The atmosphere is one of doubt, uncertainty, and difficulty, as presented by the second and third lines, and sorry I could not travel both, and being one traveler long I stood. Symbols. The wood itself represents life, and the fork in the roads symbolizes the time when someone is confronted with making a decision. The grass on the road represents the qualities of the road, and another day represents the future. We're going to talk about other symbols in the poem later on. Making decisions. In life, you have to make decisions, and it is not a very easy thing to do. So if you don't want to get advice from somebody else which is more experienced or has already dealt with this problem, you can make the decision by yourself by using the skill of comparing and contrasting. This skill can help you compare the two options and analyze them. You can see the advantages and the disadvantages and make a decision based on it. Of course, the traveler has to make a decision while he stands at the crossroads, but as you saw, it is very difficult for him to make because both roads are appealing. The first road on the one hand is more appealing because it is covered in grass, but the traveler chose the second one because he's curious and wants to explore the road less traveled. He's a very adventurous person. He's very original, you may say. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Here you have the setting that we talked about. You remember that it tells us that it is autumn and we are in a wood. And here you talk about the atmosphere. He's sorry he couldn't travel both roads, and he stood for a long period of time, which tells us that it was hard for him to make the decision. The fact that the road bent in the undergrowth symbolizes that he doesn't have all the data. He cannot see to the end of the road. He doesn't have all the data he needs in order to make a decision he's sure of. Then, in the last stanza, you have the sigh. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now the sigh, we talked about it, and if he's happy with his decision, the sigh will be a sigh of relief because he made the right choice when he was in the woods, when he had to make that decision. And that has made all the difference. That means that his life turned out just the way he wanted it to be. If the sigh is a sigh of regret, that means he's not happy with his decision and that his life didn't turn out to be just as he wanted. So, you will have to find symbols for yourselves in another poem of your choice for next time.